Sneako, more like lame-o. Am I right, D'Angelo?
All facts, no cap on God, he don't miss for real.
So I came across a video recently called What Happened to D'Angelo Wallace by officially Ronny, and it got me thinking about one of my favorite commentary videos on the platform with the whole Sneako versus D'Angelo thing. And I thought I'd make a little like retrospective on like the whole drama and the videos Sneako put out. Now, just for the record, I think Sneako is narcissistic and egotistical as shit, right? He's a huge asshole. He always has been. I remember back in the day, before Leafy, you see a lot of commentary YouTubers say that like Leafy started the whole thing. But people seem to forget about this guy. He made a series called Internet Rant. It's basically just like going over stupid shit he found on the internet. I remember, I don't know if it was an internet rant video or not, but he made this video on just some random kid who was doing something similar to him, and he made like a whole video just tearing him to shreds. And even back then, when I was like 12, I thought like that shit was a bit much. So you know, a video like this totally isn't out of his realm. Nevertheless though, I think you can be a total fucking asshole on this platform and still do well and still make entertaining videos. Even though I think all that about Sneako, I still find his videos like really enjoyable, especially the D'Angelo Wallace one. Plus, he managed to make a D'Angelo Wallace video interesting and like entertaining, which I think is incredible. So let's get on with the video.
D'Angelo Wallace.
Go off.
Thought his videos were okay until he decided out of nowhere, I don't know why, like I'm not even one starting this beef. He commented on my last video and got top comment saying he belongs to the streets. I don't know you. You don't know me, and you're judging me, calling me a thought. It got me feeling a type of way, I'm not gonna lie. And I watched one of his videos, this one right here. We're gonna do a projection. How many YouTubers you see doing reaction videos on a projector? But we're gonna watch this video, Influencer 19. It's an hour and 10 minutes. I only saw like 10 minutes, I was skipping around and I was getting mad.
You don't have any redeeming qualities.
Not only at his braces and the fact that he looks like a TikTok Lil Tecca. Not even just the fact that he dresses like Ellen, just his voice, his face, his...
All facts, no cap on God, he don't miss for real.
No, I don't want to fight him. I don't want to hit him. Oh wait, I wouldn't want to punch this guy in the face. Look at his, I love his braces. There's no part of me that wants to do that. We don't promote violence on YouTube. We're gonna learn about influencers and COVID-19 from him, from a YouTuber. We're gonna be an educational time and we're gonna be right and nod our heads. So let's enjoy ourselves.
Yeah. So far, so good. D'Angelo Wallace made a comment, and Sneako wants blood.
Got red, I got blue.
I tried to be nice. I considered making this a chill video where I just vaguely talk about the situation. Some influencers are throwing parties, and that's bad because we're kind of in the middle of a pandemic, so...
Shut up with your fucking passive aggressive. I'm morally better than you because we're in the middle of a pandemic.
Now, this is a point I agree with wholeheartedly. And I notice this not just with like D'Angelo, but with like video essays in general. Like let me show you what the average viewing experience of a video essay is like. What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the socio-political meaning behind Nickelodeon's Victorious, you stupid bitch. Yeah. Today we are going to be looking at the show's subtle critiques of capitalism that you probably didn't notice because you are stupid and gay. Now I'm gonna really need to spell this one out for you guys, so that's why the video's 3 hours long. It's because you are all thick in the head. Subscribe to my Patreon. So yeah, do you see what I mean? It's like this whole holier than thou kind of tone.
And it dawned on me. Why am I being so polite to people who can't even find enough compassion within themselves to not endanger the lives of everyone around them? I don't see a reason to. So that being said, I have a lot of names to name.
This is the dude, like, when the teacher would ask a question, he would raise his hand like, does anyone know the binomial? Yes, Miss Anderson, I do. I know the answer. Teacher would be like, hey, does anyone want to volunteer? Yes, I would volunteer. Does anyone else besides D'Angelo?
So yeah, I can see where he's coming from. I don't really think it's necessary, but like, we all know deep down, there is some truth to that.
Celebrities have always been just kind of bad at remembering that they're like normal people, but during quarantine, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would put them at like a solid 19 for tone-deafness.
19 like COVID?
So Mrs. Kardashian West decided to...
You know, rewatching this again after like a year, I'm noticing all like the little edits and shit he's doing to D'Angelo. Fucking great.
I don't get why people get mad at what celebrities are posting. Just unfollow them Don't go on their page, close your laptop, turn off your phone.
She then goes on to describe her birthday party, which despite happening on an island, appears to have been drier than the Sahara Desert. Obviously, like, literally everyone hated that.
Not literally everyone hated that. The only people that hated that were dick-riding fans like you who follow them.
You know, I kind of agree here. I think like social media sites like, you know, TikTok and Twitter can give people like a really warped sense about like how many people like give a shit about a certain topic. Because you notice, you know, certain like trending hashtags or popular videos, it's usually like you only really hear of like the loud minority, but like the way these sites are kind of like set up, it can seem like the majority. Now, this all like came out like the whole Kim Kardashian thing happened in like October 2020. This was like peak COVID. They shouldn't have been doing it, full stop. I agree with D'Angelo.
But what I found interesting was her getting ratioed by a normal person. Losing pay, dealing with unemployment, missing government checks, new childcare responsibilities.
That girl whining right here, like, you're broke, wham, you're broke. Get your money up. Why are you complaining about how broke you are and exposing, I can't pay for my kids and I can't pay for my granddaughter? That sucks. That sucks. Why are you telling me? Let her live her life. Her life is way better than yours, apparently. Get your money up and stop bitching about it. Like, profile picture, like, you're a white lady with sunglasses. Start an OnlyFans. I don't care.
Dude, he's so fucking mean. So basically what he's kind of saying here is like, have you tried stop being poor? Just stop being poor. Buy a house if you're homeless. You know, easier said than done, especially over in the States.
There were so many people there. The Weeknd, Doja Cat, Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, Saweetie, Quavo, Jaden Smith.
Imagine doing that for people that weren't celebrities. Say they were just normal people, they hosted a party and they were posting pics online, and then you gathered all the evidence and tied ropes up, and he didn't wear a mask, and he showed up late, and he didn't even tell people to wear a mask, and they said no social media posts, but then they post, it's a party, you bum, you Lil Tecca Ellen looking at.
All people that I am very disappointed in and expected better from.
You're disappointed and expected more from people that you've never met. You Lil Tech.
You know, this kind of reminds me of a time like this English teacher I had in secondary school who I did not like. And, you know, I got in trouble. I didn't do homework or whatever. And she was like, I expected better from you. And, you know, I'm like, did you? That's kind of the way he said it kind of reminded me of that. Putting all that aside now, one thing I hope we can do in the next few years is stop idolizing both celebrities and influencers. I don't mean idolizing like saying, I like them. I'm not going to slip my wrists for who's popular right now. I'm not going to, I like them. I'm going to slip my wrist to Gordon Ramsay. I mean it in the way like we expect like influencers and celebrities to be like the best people in the world. They can't do no wrong, and when they do, we're gonna crucify them. Like, I think what I'm trying to say is don't have any expectations for like people you've never met, because if you do, you're gonna be disappointed constantly. Like there are some really shitty celebrities that like I like their work. Like for example, Marilyn Manson. Really like his music. All the allegations surrounding him and shit, I'd be more surprised if he didn't do that shit. But I'm not gonna lose sleep over like because I listened to some of his albums. I don't know if I'm really clear in that, but
I'm gonna skip ahead to when he gets to the influencers. That's more, I want to see him talk about my fellow people.
Okay, now that we're here, we're gonna go down like 7 more circles to the bottom and talk about TikTok famous people. Most of these people are in their 20s. Addison Rae, Blake Gray, Lorray. What is with all these Rays? Is that like a requirement to being popular on TikTok? Too bad Billy Ray Cyrus was born in 1961 instead of 2001.
Ha ha, because Billy Ray?
oh yeah, I get it. Billy Ray Cyrus, 61, 2001. No, it's like, you know what dad jokes, like, they're funny because they're bad and corny, but for some reason, there are certain people who make those jokes, and I don't know if they're being ironic or not. Like, they're just doing it my brain's fucking melting.
DJ Little Horny.
So because of Lorraine's follower count, a bunch of other influencers attended as well. And just so we're clear, they're all pathetic.
Pathetic. And I end every word like this. They hosted a party during a pandemic, and I have braces on.
So basically, this was so egregious that everyone got called out by Tyler Oakley of all people. Shout out Tyler Oakley, I guess. If your favorite influencers are at huge house parties during a pandemic.
It's funny that he's shouting out just the white version of him. Just another gay nerd with glasses who's probably talks the same way and snitches on people.
But I am gonna just cut right to the chase.
These are the worst type of gay guys. Can we talk about that? There's a lot of like cool ass gay guy.
Thanks, Sneako. I'm one of them. By the way, I just interrupted him there. D'Angelo's sexuality is not known. I'm just saying that because it seems like the way he's implying it in the video is that he is, or that he's gay, or something. I don't know.
All facts, no cap on God. He don't miss for real.
Shut up. All facts, no cap on it. You just ruined all those words that are so much fun to use.
No cap on God, for real, for real.
Go off.
You know, why not find them $200,000? Why not make it so that this decision actually financially affects them, which is usually the point of fines, which are usually levied against parties or organizations that can only be affected by money because of how rich they are. Or, you know what? You know, you don't have to listen to me. You know, don't find them 20K, don't find them 200K. Find them $2 million each.
That's the most hater energy you can get.
Bankrupt them. Put them out of business.
You know, if D'Angelo ever comes back to making videos, I think he should take some cues from Sneako when it comes to his editing. Because like I said in the beginning, like the Sneako managed to make D'Angelo Wallace's video interesting. A lot of it is through these kind of like edits and background music and everything. You know, D'Angelo, add some reverb onto your voice. Make you sound like God. Maybe you think that about yourself sometimes. I don't know.
Bankrupt them. Put them out of business. Deplatform them.
Deplatform them. Like, should they be deplatformed? Like on TikTok, you could literally, I've literally come across videos of people in prison. Like people like, you know, the phone in prison, they're talking through the phone and then they upload it on TikTok. Should they be deplatformed because they committed a crime? I know it depends on the crime, obviously, but like, should we have like a background check for like, you know, YouTube and TikTok, Twitter, all that? Really?
Bankrupt them. Put them out of business.
Yeah, paparazzi's not going to stop. They're going to keep getting content and information about whatever celebrity people care about. The only reason they do it is because people consume it. So, don't know about that one.
Bankrupt them. Put them out of business.
You know, I'd actually pay to like see that shit go down. That'd be legendary. If that ever happens, I promise I won't pirate it.
I think grates on my nerves about all of this is the entitlement of these TikTok stars to think that their vacation is more important than the safety.
Oh my God, I hate your voice. I just don't like you. No, YouTube shit aside, I just don't like the way you talk. This is not even for my video. There's nothing that, I just don't like you. And I would let you hit me first.
But you should also be ashamed of yourself for being delusional and thinking that you somehow work hard enough to warrant a trip to the Bahamas.
That's the person that you're most ashamed about. Like you feel a type of way about a TikToker's parents. First of all, reevaluate everything you're doing. And second, let me fight you. Let me fight you, please.
And that's what this whole video kind of boils down to. I think D'Angelo is right. His video is clearly well researched. I just think he's annoying personally. Get me? And I like the Sneako. I like his videos. I thought I didn't include his COVID arguments in this video, but given the time, which was like late 2020 to early 2021, I thought his arguments with the whole COVID stuff was like really dumb, actually. But yeah, as for the retrospective, is the Sneako right? Possibly, about some things. I think his critiques of D'Angelo, while they were over the top and mean, really fucking mean, actually. I can kind of see where he's coming from. And when it comes to D'Angelo, I know he never responded to Sneako, but this goes for everyone. If you say something negative about somebody, especially like an online influencer type of person, don't get mad if they like punch back. And I'll just leave it at that. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. This was kind of off the cuff. I didn't have a script for this. I was just kind of watching the video and pausing it and giving my take on it. Trying out something a bit different. So yeah, hope you enjoyed.